And we are going. What is going on with everybody, man? It's your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live in the Green Dungeon, giving it to you real raw rugged. And I got some on the other line. I'm gonna let him introduce himself, man. Who we got?
WB Nutty, man. Detroit artist from West Side. Shout out Empire artists, all that shit, man. Just taking that nigga, taking the day at a time, having fun with this shit.
For sure. How you doing today, man?
I'm cool, man. I'm in the studio, early morning studio session, getting it in.
Hey, man, I had to do this interview because I'm not sure if you're familiar with this article I wrote for Complex. It's like my first ever article I've written in my life, and it was the best Michigan artists coming out right now, and I had everybody in there. And I mean, I thought niggas was finna come to my house trying to kill me because I ain't have Nutty and Los in there, man. So I was like, you know what, bro? I was like, that was my fault, man. I was like, I knew I was forgetting niggas. That was my fault. So I was like, I'm gonna make it up for. I'm gonna make it up and do an interview, man. So I feel like I'm setting everything straight today, man, because you definitely are one of the most, I feel like, unique people coming out of Michigan right now, for sure.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
And it's crazy because I feel like Michigan itself is so unique when I name everybody, but the way you kick your the way you just kick your flow is just different. Like I don't know like how you
Everybody
do it.
tell
It's
me,
so
everybody tell
different.
me I got that offbeat shit. That's how I be going for it right now.
You know what? I feel like it's different because, okay, so when I think of descriptive rappers from Michigan, I think of a nigga like Rio. Rio the Younger G is very descriptive when I listen to him. But you have a different level of descriptiveness. If I had to compare to somebody, it'd be somebody like Scooter. Young Scooter has like this crazy way of describing like the trap game in his like perspective. And I feel
Yeah,
like the way you describe it, it's in your own way, but it's so descriptive, and I haven't heard that since a nigga like Scooter. And I feel like you got that to your own, like you got that locked down in your own lane.
that's what's up. I fuck with Scooter too. Shout out my name, Free Bad Gang niggas.
Nah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, like who did you grow up listening to? Because I can't pinpoint any like direct influences to listen to your music.
Because I don't really rap. I try not to rap like nobody else would do. Listen to nobody. I came up on shit like everybody. Joel Santana, Lil Wayne when he was hot for a moment. Shit, No Limit, Hot Boys, all that type of shit. I can't really say, all the same thing. See, my perspective on music just be a little different because I don't never try to make no songs that's like, I'm not ever trying to make a song that's just a catchy song or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? When I go in there, I'm really pretty much telling my story or telling a story or something that I went through. So that's why it kind of be, it's going to be hard to figure out who I'm trying to, because I fuck with a lot of rappers. I fuck with a lot of people's sounds, even from back in the day, but I know that our sounds ain't shit alike. You know what I'm saying? We don't sound nothing alike, or we ain't even on the same type of. That's why I don't really do too many features with too many artists unless they, we on the same type of time right now.
It's crazy because, excuse me, I'm a Florida nigga, so I'm very, very like well versed. Because Florida basically like is like mini New Orleans. Florida niggas love New Orleans music. So when I listen to your
Mm-hmm.
music, I'm noticing all of these like old Cash Money type beats you rapping over. And I was interested in me because I usually don't hear niggas from Michigan rap over them type of beats. So I was like
Yeah,
curious of
that's
why
what.
you did that.
Yeah, that's what. No Limit, Cash Money. Them like two of the hardest groups you gonna ever hear from history for the ever. You know what I'm saying? And with the producer, they had some crazy. Oh, you know how this music shit work. The producer that's half the song, they have to making this shit work. So when I be going back and listen to all that shit, like right now, I listen to a lot of old No Limit shit, just
Mm.
strictly for the producers right now, not even for the lyrics, just to hear the shit they own, like, and try to put my own twist on it. Cause like me and Los got songs out right now that's they literally owe No Limit beats, and motherfuckers don't even know that they No Limit beats. Like we got a song called Robert Horry out. Motherfuckers, No Limit came to Detroit for a concert and shit, and the whole crowd was rapping our shit, thinking our song about to come on. They not even know this is an old No Limit beat for real. So I just fuck with they sound heavy, man. I like how they shit. I can fuck with it. I can dig it. It's kind of a little off. It give you an off pattern. It's hard to catch on to it. It ain't really too much like nowadays. A lot of music is for dance song. It's like they make music for like dance moves and shit like that. I don't feel like back then them songs wasn't for dance move. How to beat choppy and how to. So that's why I kind of stick to that. I'm not really a dance move rapper, but I ain't knocking nobody else. I like all that shit, but it ain't just me. It just ain't me.
Now that's crazy because when I listen to you, damn, I'm like he a Michigan nigga, but he rapping over all these like Southern beats. I'm like that's hard because that I feel like that's another thing that sets you like aside because I don't know too many niggas from Michigan that is doing that. Like they usually rapping over like the Detroit type beats, like niggas rapping
Yeah,
over energy beats or whatever. I'm like, man,
yeah,
this nigga rapping over all types of crazy stuff. So as a down south nigga, that resonate with me even more. You know what I'm saying? That's hard to me right there. And I feel like even you got it down with your with like the catchphrases, man. With it, that's what you heard, nigga. Like
yeah.
that's stuck in my head 24/7 when I'm walking around, man.
No doubt,
Is that
no
something
doubt.
you just like came up with on the spot or something you said in real life? Like where did that come
No, you
from?
know what's crazy? But I've been saying that my whole life for real though. But like when I be rapping, me and Los, I'm telling you, this rap shit brand new. This I ain't been rapping for a year. I've been rapping for about a little over a year right now. So that was something I was in the booth. Like I was hyping myself up before I even came on the rap. You know what I'm saying? So I was I was bringing the anticipation before the verse came on. And that was something I just threw in there. Like, that's what you heard, nigga. Los was recording. He pressed pause like, hey, you got to run with that shit, bro. You got to put that on all your shit. You got to scream that shit out everywhere we at. That's what you heard, nigga. That got to, hey, shit. Now that shit on the back of my jewelry. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
So we put that shit. I'm running with it.
Now every time I hear like something crazy about me, I'm like, oh, that's what you heard, nigga. Like that's my shit. I say it all the time. And it's crazy. You said Los is recording you, but I was watching an interview where you said you started off being the engineer nigga, like you was the one recording niggas. So I was like, that's how you started off.
Yeah, like I was the engineer guy. I ain't like the top engineer. Like I didn't work with engineers who know that shit like by him. You know, they can do this shit without even looking at it. You know what I'm saying? I was just a nigga. My man's had a computer. I knew how to click and slide the shit. You know what I'm saying? And record, slide, record. And I was learning as I was going. I was learning like the EQs and levels and all that shit. But I never ended up getting too perfect but I could put I still record myself to this day. But shit, that one for me. I was recording Peasy, folks who Doug, Babyface Ray. Man, everybody you could think of, Rio, the Young OG, all them niggas, man, them all my people. I was recording them, so like it got to the point where I just would get bored and I run in the booth and rap too. You know what I'm saying? I was just literally just fucking around, and then this shit. That's how it happened. I've been on that shit ever since, man. I started off with the recording though for sure. Like I built relationships with a lot of Detroit artists off that engineering shit though, no doubt.
Now that's hard. It seems like I don't know. Every time I look at people engineering, it looks really hard. Was that hard to learn, or was it easy for you
Man,
to
I
pick
sat
it
in that
up?
motherfucking room for 2-3 months straight, man, figuring that shit out, man. It
Mm.
was just something I caught interest to it because I seen the artists having fun rapping, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to get involved with the whole shit itself. So I'm like, I tried to do the beats, I couldn't do that shit. It was hard as fuck. So I just wanted to get involved with the with something, you know what I'm saying? So the engineer was kind of something I took heed to. And then after that engineer shit got over with, I stepped in the booth myself, you know what I'm saying? Now, I have fun with this shit. Now, after I seen they kind of fuck with it, because I'm not lying, none of my raps, I don't make up no stories to try to sound cool, or I don't make up no shit to make you be like, oh, that was funny, So, shit, I feel like if they rocking with my story, I'm only at 10%. They ain't even heard my whole, you feel me? So, it got to the point I'm like, well, I'm just gonna tell my story till they don't want to hear it no more. And then wherever we at from there, I'm gonna branch off to whatever next, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna adapt to hustle. So,
And I'm already knowing that it was probably easier to build relationships with them because I'm knowing like a lot of engineers are like white. So when they walk in the studio and they don't know you, they probably thinking like, oh, he like another
yeah.
rapper or something.
Yeah. And then Babyface Ray, that's my people. Like we really tried in. This ain't got nothing to do with rap or music or engineering. So he was a nigga that believed in me too. You know what I'm saying? Like Babyface Ray was a nigga who paid for my first video. I didn't even want to put the video out. He was a nigga that was like, I'm gonna pay for the video. We gonna get it shot. We gonna put it out. I'm gonna promote it. And then I got locked up behind all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I was still running around in the streets and shit. So once I got locked up and my song was out, that bitch was going crazy while I was in jail. You feel me? The buzz itself was going crazy. So I'm calling home, Los and Face and my cousin, my people. They like, man, this motherfucker song going crazy, going up. So by the time I got out, it was like, shit, you a rapper now. I had only had one song ready to go. That song that was out. You know what I'm saying? So when I got out, I had to figure this shit out, figure my sound. That's when I came with That's What You Heard. That's when you know what I'm saying? All that shit came from me getting out, and the song was already, I was ready, like, put in a position where I had to, you're going to barbecue a meal do with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
And you saying that you only been rapping for what you said like a little bit over a year?
Yeah, May 1st. I got out of jail last May. That's how long I've been rapping seriously, taking it serious.
So May 1st. So I mean, I think it's safe to say that you probably still learning how to rap a little bit now because like you see
Hell yeah.
you still learning.
Right now, I got my own little techniques and shit. But hell yeah, I learn some shit every day with this shit. Man. I've been in the studio with a lot of heavy hitters since this shit done went on. So I've been learning it. I've been learning and seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with a lot of better engineers now, a lot of better producers now. lot better quality. All of that shit come into play. You know what I'm saying? Better vibes, all that shit come into play. So
I don't know if you learned anything from this, but could you? I mean, did you take anything from like your engineering days that you can apply to the rapping that made you a better rapper or make you understand rapping a little bit better?
definitely, definitely. That's why I feel like I caught a. That's why I feel like my shit kind of. It's because you got a million rappers out right now. You got to understand. I done recorded thousands of people that shit never even had 100. They shit never got 100 views on YouTube, and that's And I don't knock nobody shit because it get graded later. But like for me recording, I know them gaps are where it should be a ad lib, or it should be air, or it should be a drop in the beat, or it should be I should say something here, or I should double. You know what I'm saying? I got that kind of ear before I rap because I got the kind of ear for like right now. I can mix a song before a person even rap on it in my heart, in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of it's hard to explain, but I know where like the little small gaps at where that's what you heard, nigga, where that go in there at, or pussy ass nigga got no look. That all them gaps where that shit right there. You feel me? So that's kind of where I was at with it. That's what the engineer did for me. It kind of give you that give you that advantage. You kind of learn the beat and learn the tempo a little bit better.
Something that I realized listening to you also, I don't know if this is coming from you or the engineer that's mixing you, but I noticed in a lot of your songs you might like speed up the beat or like switch up the beat a lot. Like that happens a lot in your songs. Is that you?
Shit. Yeah, because like the reason why I do that is because I'm just using for example, like you got artists like Sada Baby, like when they rapping, to keep the shit interesting, he might turn his vocals up a level, like do it, you know what I'm saying? Like he like the so with me, I kind of rap on the same pace, same tempo, so I want the beat to kind of draw you, so you don't get lose interest on the shit. And you see, I don't do long ass songs, you know what I'm saying? I don't do my songs not long at all because as an engineer, I done recorded motherfuckers and I done been 2 minutes and 30 seconds in the song and like. Oh, he's the song. You know what I'm saying? You get bored with the shit. I'm having fun with it. I ain't trying to. I ain't going about no rules with it. I ain't going about like the old traditional way. I'm just going having fun with it. When I'm done having fun with it, I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? On to the next type shit.
Well, not for sure. I don't want to keep it for too long before we get out of here. I definitely want to talk about like some of my favorite songs by you. Because nigga, you got some songs I can't stop playing, bro. Like I mean, first off, like 3 and 1. That's like that we just said the 120, 250, 500, 1008. I got some country boys coming. I mean, what'd you say? I got some country boys paying the high coming from out of state. That shit is that's the hardest shit out right now, bro. I want to know like why the 3 and 1 concept. The video is a goddamn movie. I don't know why that's not on Netflix already. Like that's that's my favorite shit right now.
Let me tell you the crazy thing about that. I was kind of getting bored with this shit. I was getting bored with just doing regular song, video, standing in front of the camera. 3 and 1 really still 3 different songs. You know, so that's why it's called 3 and 1 because when the songs actually come out, those 3 songs that's on there, they gonna be full songs on the CD.
Oh, okay. So those really full songs that you got.
Yeah, that's really full songs. That just was to bring the attention. So when they do hear on the CD, they gonna be used to the video, like or when they cut off, they gonna be like, damn, there's more on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of me. For promotion on my next CD and to trying to keep the fans a little more interested and just keep them giving the same old thing. And then as far as that video go, that's how I'm coming from here on out. I ain't doing no more. I ain't standing in front of no cameras.
So like, cause I realized looking at you and even Low sometimes, like y'all got like these videos where I feel like y'all have a mind of like a director. It's like it's bigger than just a music video. Like y'all want to put like some actual thought into it. So like, what makes I know you say you got bored of doing it, but like, is there anything in you that wants to like do like a YouTube series of like a movie or a show or something? So you want to do that?
I just started a YouTube. I just started a series that I was like 70% done on, but I didn't like the quality, so I just ditched it all. But honestly, man, I look up to. In this game, I'm looking at Ice Cube. I'm trying to do this shit the same. I'm trying to do this shit like Ice Cube. You feel me? The music is fun, but it's a bigger picture. It's a bigger platform. That shit can be bigger than what you expect. Like, I had a basketball game this summer. The whole city came out. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit, no violence. I had every ghetto, the worst neighborhoods in Detroit bring they top killer out.
Yeah, I seen that. You put a vlog on YouTube, right?
Yeah, I seen that. We had a good ass time. You know what I'm saying? So that was something. And then I put a little thing. I did a little when I was doing my documentary or the movie shit. I put a thing out like I need actors. A lot of motherfuckers came through, so that kind of just clicked all in my head. Like, this rap shit cool. It's fun. I'm loving it. I love the money. But shit, I'm looking at the bigger picture behind all this shit. Like we fuck around can get into acting. We can get into some type of sports. We can get into the clothing line. I mean, we got a clothing line right now, but it's like shit. We want to see how far this shit can actually go. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. And another one of my favorite songs by you is probably There's a no, it's competition. That's the name of the song, right? With you and Lowe's, right? I mean, with you and
Yeah,
Lowe's, right?
yeah,
Fire song. Even that video is like a little funny video. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
y'all got the that's it's like so you can put the humor, the action. So I really think like, hey man, push that, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro, because that got legs. You feel me? Because there's not a lot of
Yeah.
niggas. Like you got niggas like the baby. He was trying to make music videos creative again. There's a couple niggas that's in the music industry that want to make music videos great again, but there's not a lot of niggas. There's a couple niggas,
Yeah.
and I feel like you could be one of them that make you stand out. So push that, bro.
I kind of just not start noticing that too. As you can look at all my videos, I kind of put some thought into them.
Yeah.
But I was just like doing, all right, we're gonna do this little bit of shit, then the rest I'm gonna rap in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? So now I see how they take it to 3-1. My feedback to 3-1. So I'm like, we ain't turning around from 3-1. We ain't everything is gonna be. We're gonna leave them on the edge of their seats for every video, make them feel like a movie type thing, and then that movie shit is coming soon. We're gonna do a little small, something like the Wire type thing. It's gonna be out soon. We're gonna get it going soon though.
That's
Sure.
gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard, man. And lastly, probably my favorite song by you is The Ride, which I think deserves a full video. That needs to be a
Video
full
should be
fledged
out
video.
tomorrow.
Really?
Already shot and done.
Really? See,
The
man.
Ride is it's 2-1. You know how I just did 3-1.
Yeah.
I did 2-1. I did the first half of the first song for my CD called One Take, where that was a strictly a freestyle. Me just everybody like just throw it up there. You know what I'm saying? That song like 5-6 minutes long. I rapped for the whole. You know what I'm saying? So I did like a couple minutes off that song, and then I jumped into The Ride. That should be coming out either tomorrow or the next day.
See, The Ride is like. By the way, I appreciate you putting out a video for that because I'm thinking like if you don't put out a video for this nigga tripping. Like, there's no reason for him not to put out a video for this. But The Ride is like that's the level of descriptiveness that I was talking about earlier. Like the way that you get into detail. I mean, the shit is funny. What you say? I'm all in. If they get on us, can you snort 100 grams? If not, we're gonna blow the motor in your mini. Like that's crazy, bro.
That's real life.
Yeah.
That's my real life. That's what you gotta know about me. I don't really be telling my real. I mean, it's gonna. I be scared it's gonna bite me in the ass one day, but it is what it is, you know.
Like I said, I feel like it resonate because like I see it all, man. Like at the end when you was like the nigga was trying to put the dope in his hand, you was like, nigga, you better be glad I let you play this white boy music.
Right. Yeah. No cap. No cap.
I see everything, man, and I appreciate that level of descriptiveness. And is that something that like is that something that you how can I put it? Is that something that you kind of like practice? Or not even practice. Are you like a descriptive person, like outside of music? Like when you tell stories, like are you like going to a deep level of detail because that's how you're in music?
I don't know. I can't say. It's hard for me to say that. I can't put that on there because I don't really. I'm not even. I don't really get into telling stories too much like that. That's why I probably get to do this rap shit. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why it do come out with this rap shit. And then I don't write no raps or nothing down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just literally going in there. I'm punching it in, whatever come up next. And like that shit just happened like that, bro. I don't even have the song called the song The Ride. I literally didn't even realize that I was making a song about the ride till it was over with. Like I literally was just going on and feeding off the bar before and then feeding off the next bar. You know what I'm saying? So and I looked up, I'm like, oh, I was halfway in the song, like, oh yeah, this song is the ride. It's about, you feel me? And then I jumped onto it, but when I initially walked in, that was never the intentions. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I mean, before we get out of here, I definitely gotta ask you about Los because I mean, y'all are like, y'all just, y'all like a duo together, And I was trying to look this up. I'm assuming y'all are. I couldn't find anything. Are y'all brothers?
Yeah, that's my little brother.
Okay, okay.
I'm saying that. Yeah, we grew up our whole week. Out of 365 days, it's 28 we probably spent 360 of them.
Really?
Unless some jail was involved. Other than that, we with each other every day.
Okay. So that's a little bro. You older. Okay.
Yeah.
How old are you? Like a year?
I'm 30. Years? I'm 30. Those are 28.
Okay. And that's another thing about Detroit niggas. Like even though you just started rapping last year, I feel like y'all are better rappers, or y'all intrigue me more than anybody else because y'all are a little bit older. When you think of like the new rap niggas is like 19, 20, 21. Sada baby, y'all a little older. You feel me? Y'all got a little bit more life experience to rap about than a nigga that's 17 years old.
I think that's kind of where you get your genres from. Like, they say hip hop and R&B and all that, yeah, but you gonna get a different genre than from a 30-year-old than a 19-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it be in my crowd too. It's a little different. It's like my crowd be for the hustlers and a lot of 19-year-olds. They like they got some, not no offense to nobody, but they scamming or they got like a dance type of. It's a younger, it's a younger crowd.
Yeah.
I like it. I love everything. That shit hard, but my crowd just might not. They just be the people that walk up to me and they love my shit. Is strictly the streets, like the street niggas who be they out here doing shit. That's who walk up. Even if they young though too. Though sometimes they be young motherfuckers too, but majority of them be somebody that done got their hands in a lot of shit.
And I feel like a lot of young niggas it's just a little bit more fast. They move like young niggas moving at a faster pace than a nigga who 30.
Yeah.
He just moving slower in life. And like a song like One Take, because that make more sense that you said you was freestyling that because I've never heard you rap like that. You rap a little bit different on that song, so that was just you just kind of going off the top.
That was one take. I went in that bitch. I told him to press play, don't stop it.
Okay.
Played it, saying anything. I ain't writing. I ain't had no pen, no paper. I just was. That shit was 6 minutes of me just talking crazy right quick. Like they was like, man, you got to throw something. You got to throw that on the tape. Boy.
Yeah.
So I really did that on some. Everybody around me was like, this what you got to do. You got to put that bitch on there, bro. You got to put that. So I was like, fuck it, we gonna put that bitch on there. You know what I'm saying? And they said that bitch going cool though. So.
Well, shit, man. I appreciate you sitting down with me, bro. Like I said, I feel like you definitely one of the more unique rappers coming out of that scene. And if you got anything else you want to say before we get out of here, let it be known.
Oh man, I ain't got nothing else. I appreciate everybody that's fucking with me, man. Keep this shit going, man. Daisy Lane forever, man. Pussy ass, they ain't got no love for him. That's what you heard, nigga.
For sure. And hey, man, I be seeing niggas come to the White House and buy a little merch and shit, man. Hey, next time I'm in Michigan, I want to slide through the White House and get a T-shirt or something, man. I need some memorabilia from the White House, bro.
I got you, man. I got you.
For sure. Hey, for everybody watching right now, I appreciate you. Until next time, I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, players gonna play, and y'all niggas holla at your boy.